until I get to East Lansing, and I walk in. When you do the event in Michigan, it's 75 Michigan people for the house, 75 people that come for the donations, the event, the stories, and there's 50 Michigan State people. You know, it's a good vibe, it's a good crowd.
It's a pretty good balance.
East Lansing, it's 75 Michigan State and it's 6 Michigan.
Why? Why is that?
Michigan ain't coming to East Lansing.
Why not?
For what?
What do you mean for what? For the McDonald's house?
Michigan's not coming to East Lansing.
Okay.
Like Michigan, maybe they feel they don't have to. Maybe that's why people don't like Michigan. I don't know. I'm making stuff up at this time. But it's 6 to 7 every time. It was like this last time. It is what it is. But I walk into the room, Shep. I got my Michigan Letterman on. Same outfit I had yesterday. I got the hat. I got the hoodie on. It says Michigan. I got the sneaks, the amazing blue dunks.
You look good.
Appreciate that. I walk in, and it's like the crowd stops. It's like the music stops. It's like the wrong person walks into the party.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking in there whispering shit. They're like, oh, there he is.
It's like me walking into a downtown bar. Wait, what's going on here? Who's this guy?
So I'm watching, I'm listening, and I'm like, oh yeah, they know the boogeyman is here. So now I'm like legitimately telling El Baba Yaga. You guys know John Wick. So now I'm watching this, and now I'm embracing this. So now when we're telling stories, I'm talking Cash Money. Like when they talked about
with Michigan State guys, you're talking stories with Michigan State
everybody
guys.
Everybody had to go down the line of talk about Michigan State, talk about Michigan, and what drew you to that school, and what was it, and they're talking about. I said you can go anywhere in the country, and you say go green, somebody's gonna say go white, and then the next guy comes and he says a version of that. Everyone around this great state knows go green, go white, and I'm laughing because I'm like, oh, this is gonna be perfect. Yeah, they're setting me up for the home run. Yeah. They're setting me up for the Grand Slam.
You're Ohtani in the box right now.
100%. Yeah. I'm waiting for my 3rd home run and my 10th strikeout. So they get to me, and I said, you know what? First of all, go. Mike's on the other end, Mike Martin, blue. I said, that's all we need. We'll need all to go green, go white. I said, second of all, I went to Michigan, much like you went to Michigan State, but every nook and cranny in the world is touched by the University of Michigan. I said, we are global and international. That's what I enjoy about the brand. When I said that, you should have just seen everybody in the crowd. The deflation. And then I proceed to leave the event, which I had a great time. Thank you for hosting me. The food was really good in the suite. I got to talk to the people in Ann Arbor because they got to find out their recipe to what they're cooking. The food was really good in the suites. But then I proceed to walk down the elevators with the 2 ladies that run the Ann Arbor house. And I look at the statue in the background. Now you can pan to it. And I said, I've always wanted to take a picture with the statue. I never know what I wanted the picture to be like, but I wanted to take a picture, and I wanted it to be right moment. I jumped up on this statue. I looked the Spartan dead in his eyes, and I asked him,
I said,
you remember, don't you? You remember me, don't you? And I legitimately took this picture, sent it to the group, and I realized I am definitely a villain because this is villainous behavior.
It is villainous behavior.
There's no respect. Yeah. I jumped on the statue. I'm standing on it. My kicks were brand new, so, whatever, but got my fist balled up.
I see that. I see you're ready for a fight.
That's the part I knew you would talk about. Like, my fist balled up, like, that wasn't a part of the shtick.
Bro, you hit him with the Arthur the Aardvark fist,
Kool-Aid, that wasn't a part of, like, I'm going to ball my fist and it's going to look that much better. The fist clench, fist ball is a natural reaction to this energy.
Do you think he's going to swing at you?
Let's go.
What are you thinking?
He's just a statue.
First of all, I know he knows not to swing.
Ryan's trying to. It's just a statue.
You don't believe it?
I could see that. Thank you. I've been there. Ryan, I appreciate it, Ryan.
Ryan, you sit this one up. I know he knows not to swing.
Yeah.
Because I'm the wrong one when it comes to this
You're the wrong
game.
MFer to deal with, right?
100%. Yeah. No, but the event was good, and I just enjoy.
This is the one I like. I think that's. That's more you. That's your personality right there. You know what I mean?
Hey, Shep, but on the football field, there's a dark side.
Oh, for sure.
And we will explore that dark side because Braylon's breakdown today, it's a fun one. It's a unique one.
Yeah, so that's the duality of Bray. The one with the balled up fist is the football field. The other one is off the field Bray.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
This is me now.
Yeah.
Like this is me relaxed. Now I'm up here kicking.
That's the Bray I really like.
I'm eating fruit. Yeah. I got my deluxe mixed, what's over here. I got water.
He loves the superheroes, right? Yeah. So he's Batman, Superman. Well, in these 2 pictures, it's Two-Face, right? It's the guy who flips the coin. Yeah. So there's one side of him, and then there's the other side of him.
Hey, Brian,
you don't want to meet that first one. You don't want to meet that first one, Kool-Aid. No. You don't want to meet that first one.
Michigan State knows him all too well.
Oh, wait. I just realized, bro, you took Paul Bunyan.
Yeah.
I can't see it's a glare.
It's Paulie, baby.
What the hell you been looking at?
It's Paulie, baby.
I couldn't.
He's got it right in front of him.
I had booth, man.
100%. I got to remind the great people around the state, because you know what happens in this rivalry, which I love so much, is like Michigan and Michigan State always, like Michigan always cares about the rivalry. Even when we're sorry, we still care about it.
Even though people don't think you do. They think it means more to MSU than Michigan.
Well, it does. It does. It ultimately does.
Because of the Ohio State factor that's involved?
They don't have Ohio State.
I got you.
Like Ohio State.
If they had a second rivalry, it might be a little bit different.
If Notre Dame was year to year, because their Notre Dame rivalry is really a good one.
Yeah, it really is.
If they had that year to year, then they would have something as well. They have us, which I get. But this is a local battle. Even though it's two major institutions, it's more local. I give you a hint on why it's local. When I got to the NFL in 2005, right? Mm-hmm. I'm talking to, and this is before social media. This is before everybody clips and everything is always out there. You had to make ESPN for people to see your clips. And YouTube came a little bit after, like 2006. They started putting all their footage out there, 05, 07. I got into the league, and legitimately, that Michigan State game happened my senior year. So this is the driving force of me getting drafted, or one of the motivating factors. When I got drafted to the Browns, they were like, we keep hearing about some Michigan State game. Like, did you do something or something? I'm like, huh? You didn't hear about that game? Like, these are people from other states, other cities, other places.
They must not be college football fans.
True, but think about what it was back then, Shep. Like, it was different back then. Meanwhile, they did proceed to ask me, they said, man, you tore it up against Ohio State in 03. That was 2 years prior.
Yeah.
But Ohio State is a national brand. Everybody sees that.
Well, you're also in Ohio. Maybe that matters.
No, because the guys that I'm talking about were NFL guys, and they were guys that they were in the league. These guys were rookies. They were in other places, so that's what I noticed then. But what were we talking about? I don't know how we got there. Michigan State, how they feel about
how it's more. It means more to them than you.
It means a lot to us in the sense we don't want to lose to them. Like, this is a game you don't want to lose.
Right.
I will say that. To lose to Ohio State is like, man, we should have beat them, or damn, I wish we would have beat them. But it's Ohio State. That's a loss you take, and it is what it is. Because people feel a certain way about it. You lose to Michigan State, I got to see you in the same state. They're going to hold on to that forever. Like, legitimately, everybody in there was talking about the Spartan Bob game. That's all they had to hold on to. They was like, but we got you the 1 year. I'm like, there's an asterisk. But you know what? I digress. I digress.
That's an asterisk. Yeah. He slips that in there. When you had teammates who weren't from the state of Michigan, and they got ready to play Michigan State, how did you describe feelings and intensity in this rivalry?
So teammates that I played with at Michigan that weren't from here didn't understand it.
Yeah.
You don't want to lose this one. I said, I'll backtrack. It's going to be physical. And this is going to be the thing they say, the cliche thing. It is that throw the records out. You got to throw the records out, because that team in East Lansing, they want this one more than anything. Like, they want this game. They're going to give you everything they have. This is their Super Bowl. Like, that's how we approached it, because it was the truth. Yeah. Like, this was their Super Bowl.
It's definitely a mark for sure. I mean, they've got to feel like that.
Before Mark D and before the run that they went on, I think they won 7 out of 9.
Correct.
7 out of 9. Like something crazy like that. Before they went on that run, like, Michigan State would win a game, lose 2. Win a game, lose 4. Win a game, lose 5. Win a game, lose 2. So, like, it was just so we knew we weren't gonna lose to them. Like, the mindset was always, we ain't gonna lose to this team. Hey, this isn't a team you lose to. And so when you would lose to them, it hurt more. Like, we're better than them. We're better than this program. We don't lose to this program. When you would lose to them, you got to sit on that for 364 days. Pause. That's tough. Like, it would definitely be tough. My freshman year, like, Lloyd was different after we lost that game.
Are coaches different during that week, do you think? The 2 weeks, the specific, and you guys used to have Notre Dame too, which is a good rivalry. It's not as historic as Michigan State. Yeah, the Michigan State Notre Dame.
Some good ones in there though.
Oh yeah, really good ones. No, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I just wonder if you noticed a difference in coaches the week of the 2 biggest rivalries on your schedule.
Yeah, we weren't trying as much those games. That was about physicality. That was about our bread and butter. That's about what we were good at. We were going to take that into the game, and we were going to do that. Like, we weren't going to stray away from it. Like, it wasn't gimmicks. It wasn't, hey, we're going to line up and do this. Hey, we're watching. Hey, they do this and that. Nah. We're going to line up and outman them. We run the ball on them. We'll talk about the top 10 performances through my eyes in the Michigan State rivalry. I got 4 Michigan State.
This is going to be awesome.
6 Michigan is what it is. If you look at the traditional biggest performance, they're all running backs. Like I was trying to find quarterback moments. There's only a couple quarterback moments that you can point to. Oh, here's 300 yards. Oh, here's four touchdowns. Man, running backs, whichever offensive line controls the trenches in that game more than any other, they're gonna win.
That surprises me.
K9 189 yards. Tim Biakabatuka 200 yards. Chris Perry 200 yards. Mike Hart 200 yards. Javon Ringer 200 yards. I mean, the list goes on. T.J. Duckett, his brother Tico Duckett. 160 yards. Lorenzo White. Tyrone Wheatley. My father's Butch Woolfolk, my father's roommate. He had 200.
Loved watching Butch Woolfolk.
It's always been about who controls the line of scrimmage in the game, and you know what that is? That's attitude. That's physical football.
But that's the surprising thing about it to me, because it is such a physical game, and you would know it a hell of a lot better than we would. We can see it, we can feel it. You're actually doing it. Because it's so physical, you would think that those yards would be even tougher to come by.
They are, and they're earned. Chris Perry had 208 yards rushing, 51 carries. 51 carries.
That is feeding the beast.
Yeah, he got 200, but he had to work to get it.
Yeah.
K9, and what he did, 40 carries. 189 yards, and guess what? His offensive line was trash. That was all K. Yeah, it was. That was all K9 and back cuts and counters, and they weren't even design plays. Like, he earned those yards. He earned that, and the list goes on. So that you're gonna earn those yards, but it's gonna be two coaches that are gonna stay fast at it. It's gonna be two coaches that I'm not blinking. I'm not gonna blink. I'm not gonna flinch.
I'm not letting you win this area of the game. Yeah. What's amazing to me is not just that you had a really good time last night, even though you went into the Wolves' den, but also that you're super tight with a lot of those guys, even though they are all about their school and you're all about yours. I love that.
That's what makes the rivalry also so connected, so tight, and also so vicious. And so what it is because most of us went to high school together. Like, you either went to high school to guys that played at the opposite, or you played against guys that went to the opposite, or you were in the same neighborhoods, you were in the same districts, you were in the same all-star games.
Played them in conference games and league games 100%, and all that stuff.
Like one of the guys in 2003 that came in became like my younger brother. I loved him to death. It's Prescott Burgess.
Oh, yeah.
Out of Ohio. Was going to go to Ohio State, but he and Maurice Clarett, they had beef. He chose us. We appreciate it. His first cousin was on Michigan State, David Herod, who was a starting linebacker.
Yeah.
So they're opposite
and
starters.
Works for the school now, I believe.
When I was at Michigan, Ernest Shazor, who also finished finalist in the Jim Thorpe, my year, he was All-American. He's Walter Camp. Me and him played same team at King High School. We also played with a guy named Kevin Vickerson, who played at Michigan State. Yeah. So the connection.
The defensive tackle, wasn't he?
100%. He had 13 years in the NFL, played for the Broncos and the Titans.
Yeah, he's a tough dude.
100%. Big guy as well. I go to church with his brother. What up, though? But it's you guys are in the same family, same friends, you're dating the same girls, you guys are going to the same churches, you're same on the holidays when we
seeing
come
each other at parties,
100% shopping together. So you're really friends.
Yeah.
But
until
you chose this, I chose that. That week, we're going to rock and roll, and then after that, we can reconvene. And then we'll talk about who won on Thanksgiving. And I never want to come home losing to Michigan State.
Why do we believe that you want to beat your friends as much, if not more, than your enemies, do you think? I mean, isn't that a perfect example of what Michigan State is all about? Sure, they're friends. There's a mutual respect there, but you want to beat them because they are your friends more than you want to beat your enemies sometimes.
Friends have the same – you have similar friends. You guys are in the same groups. You know the same people. So, like, your world is – legitimately always connected and rocked by your friends. So if you're playing against a friend and you lose, you're not just going to hear from him. You're going to hear from Tommy, Johnny, Bobby, Sarah, Samantha, their mothers, their aunties, their grandmothers, because we all know each other. Yeah. Like, your enemies, who cares? Like, I hate you, but I don't have to deal with you.
I won't see you until next time, right?
I won't have to deal, although you, I guess because social network now a little more connected, but back then it was like, I see you in 364. If you played against somebody in state, I'll see you tonight. Like, you know how many times I went and partied in East Lansing after we won?
But how often?
Every time.
But it's got to get old to a certain extent, doesn't it? I mean,
why? Winning?
Well, if you lose to them, you said you got to hear about it for 365 days.
But that didn't happen.
That
didn't
happen. So for you, it didn't
making
happen.
A hypothetical.
Mike Hart's 4-0 against Michigan State. Like, this is what he's 4-0 and I'm 3-1.
Yeah.
So the same thing they did, that's what we have been doing for years and have started doing again.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, like, watching Michigan State loss will hurt so much as a kid, because I'm like, ain't no way in hell we lost to them.